Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Timeless Blueprints, the channel where we dive deep into the world's most fascinating and unexplained historical mysteries. Today, we're embarking on a journey into a tale of immense wealth, wartime secrets, and a decades-long treasure hunt that continues to captivate adventurers and historians alike. We're talking about the legendary Yamashita's treasure. Is it a real colossal fortune waiting to be discovered, or just a myth born from the chaos of war? Let's dig for the truth. Our story begins in the final, desperate days of World War II. As the Allied forces closed in on the Japanese Empire, Japan was in possession of a staggering amount of wealth plundered from across Southeast Asia. We're talking about gold bars, precious gems, historical artifacts, and untold riches looted from a dozen countries over several years. The question was, what to do with it all? According to the legend, the task of hiding this immense fortune fell to General Tomoyuki Yamashita, also known as the Tiger of Malaya. The legend goes that Yamashita and his men undertook a massive top-secret operation to conceal this war booty. They allegedly dug a complex network of tunnels and caves, primarily in the Philippines, and stashed the treasure within. To keep the location secret, it's said that the engineers and soldiers who built these sites were often sealed inside the tunnels or executed after their work was done. These stories paint a grim picture of booby-trapped tunnels, cryptic maps, and a treasure so vast it could destabilize global economies. The idea is that this wealth was intended to be recovered after the war to fund Japan's resurgence. However, with the swift end of the war and Yamashita's own execution for war crimes in 1946, the secret of the treasure's location supposedly died with him. This brings us to the most famous and controversial part of this story, the legal battle of Rogelio Roxas. Roxas was a Filipino locksmith and amateur treasure hunter who, in 1971, claimed to have found a portion of Yamashita's treasure. He described finding a 1-ton golden Buddha statue hidden inside a cave north of Manila. According to his account, after he brought the statue home, he discovered it was hollow and filled with countless diamonds. His discovery, however, quickly turned into a nightmare. Roxas claimed that men acting under the orders of then-President Ferdinand Marcos raided his home, beat him, and confiscated the golden Buddha and other treasures he'd found. This sparked a decades-long legal case that went all the way to the Hawaiian Supreme Court. Roxas's estate eventually won a massive judgment against the Marcos estate, valued at billions of dollars. The court essentially confirmed that Roxas had indeed found a treasure and that it had been stolen from him. This legal victory poured fuel on the fire, lending a massive amount of credibility to the existence of the treasure. Ever since the story of Yamashita's gold first surfaced, the Philippines has been a hotbed for treasure hunters. From local villagers with family stories to international syndicates with heavy machinery and advanced scanning technology, countless expeditions have been launched. These modern explorers scour the jungles and mountains, armed with old maps, coded messages, and the hope of striking it rich. Television shows have documented these hunts, showing teams navigating treacherous, booby-trapped tunnels and uncovering tantalizing but often inconclusive evidence, like old Japanese military equipment or suspiciously man-made cave systems. Despite all this effort, no one has ever officially declared a major verifiable discovery of the main hoard. The landscape is littered with abandoned digs and the dashed hopes of those who came before. Each new attempt, however, renews the question, is the treasure still out there, just waiting for the right person to find it? Of course, with a story this incredible, there's a healthy amount of skepticism. Many historians and academics argue that the entire legend is just that, a legend. They propose that the scale of the operation described would have been nearly impossible to carry out, especially during the chaotic final years of the war. Transporting and hiding that much gold and treasure would have required immense logistical support, something the Japanese military was severely lacking at the time. Skeptics suggest that the stories were likely embellished or even fabricated to explain the immense and very real wealth accumulated by Ferdinand Marcos and his family during their time in power. The Yamashita treasure legend provided a convenient and romantic cover story for wealth that was likely plundered from the Philippines' own national treasury, not from hidden Japanese war vaults. The debate rages on. Was it a real treasure hunt or a clever political diversion? The truth is, we may never know for sure. The Yamashita treasure story is a complex web of historical fact, whispered legends, documented legal battles, and fervent belief. It represents a powerful human desire for adventure and the dream of discovering something that could change your life forever. But as we've seen, this hunt is not just about gold and jewels. It's a search for answers for a hidden chapter of history and the final, definitive truth behind one of World War II's most enduring mysteries. As the saying goes, the greatest treasure is not what is found, but the courage to seek it. The quest for Yamashita's gold, real or not, is a testament to that unwavering human spirit of exploration. What do you think? Is there a multi-billion-dollar treasure still buried in the Philippines, or is it one of history's greatest hoaxes? Let me know your theories in the comments below. We love reading your perspectives and ideas. Thanks for joining us on another journey into the past here at the Timeless Blueprints. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more historical mysteries with us, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a new blueprint from history. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring.